What happened to the black sheep of your family? My sister Skylar was kicked out at 17 for embarrassing the family. Everyone said she was wild and uncontrollable. That was 5 years ago. My parents told everyone she was living with some older guy, partying, making bad choices. They'd shake their heads sadly at family gatherings, saying things like, "We tried everything and some kids just can't be helped." I believed them. Skylar had always been different, staying up late, sneaking out, always arguing with our parents about everything. She seemed angry all the time, especially during her senior year. When she left, I figured they were right. She was just the problem child who couldn't handle rules. Last week, I was scrolling Instagram during my lunch break when I saw a video that made me freeze. It was Skylar, but she looked completely different. Professional clothes, speaking confidently at some medical conference. The caption said, "Dr. Skylar Smith discusses her groundbreaking research in pediatric heart surgery." Dr. Skylar Smith, my dropout sister who supposedly couldn't even finish high school? I screenshot everything and started digging deeper. Her LinkedIn showed she'd graduated from Stanford with honors, then Harvard Medical School. She had published research papers, awards, everything my parents said she'd never achieve. But here's what really got me, the timeline. According to her education history, she'd been accepted to Stanford with a full scholarship the exact week before our parents kicked her out. She'd been hiding her grades and college applications because our parents always said higher education was for rich kids, not people like us. I called my cousin Austin, who'd always been close to Skylar. After some pressing, he finally told me the truth. The night she got her Stanford acceptance letter, Skylar tried to tell our parents. They laughed and said she was delusional, probably forged the documents. When she brought out the official paperwork, financial aid letters, everything, my dad ripped them up right in front of her. "You're getting too big for your britches," he'd screamed. "Think you're better than us now?" They gave her an ultimatum. Forget this college nonsense and get a real job, or get out. She chose to leave that night with just her backpack and the clothes on her back. Austin said she'd tried calling home for months, but our parents changed their number. She sent letters that they threw away without opening. Eventually, she stopped trying. I found her number through the university directory. My hands were shaking when I called. "Hello? Skylar, it's Christopher." The silence stretched forever. Then she started crying. "I kept waiting for someone to reach out," she whispered. "I thought you all agreed I was worthless." She told me how she'd put herself through college, working 3 jobs, cleaning offices at night, tutoring during the day, anything to survive. She slept in her car for months before finding a tiny studio apartment. She'd study in 24-hour diners when she couldn't afford to heat her place. "I wanted to call home every single day," she said, "especially during my graduation from medical school. I kept thinking maybe mom and dad would be proud, finally understand what I was trying to do, but she was terrified we'd reject her again. I save kids every day now," she whispered. "I perform surgery on babies' hearts, but I couldn't save our relationship." She told me about the nights she'd cry herself to sleep, wondering if her little brother even remembered her. She'd kept tabs on me through social media, watching from afar as I graduated, got married, had kids, all these milestones she'd missed. I told her how our parents always changed the subject when I asked about her, how they'd made it seem like she'd chosen drugs and partying over family, how I'd actually tried to find her online a few times, but never knew she'd changed her last name. "I took Smith when I got married," she explained. "I wanted a fresh start, away from all the pain." We talked for 3 hours. She told me about her husband Jordan, also a doctor, who'd helped her heal from years of feeling unwanted, about their 2 kids who don't even know they have an uncle. "I kept your picture," she said, "the one from your high school graduation. My kids ask who the boy in the photo is. I'm driving to Seattle tomorrow to see her. 5 years too late, but I'm bringing photos of my family, stories to catch up on, and the biggest apology of my life. Our parents still don't know I found her. I'm not sure I'll tell them yet. Some bridges take time to rebuild."